Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 11:15. Let's go. Let's go. 11:15. Elsa. 11:15. Elsa. Let's go. Oh, my stream's doubling. Audio. I fixed it. Let's go. 11:15. What am I about to read? Is this peak, Eric? What am I about to read? I need the ratings. Let's do a poll. Let's do our poll. Chat. What is good? What is good? All right, let's make a poll. Am I about to read peak? Am I about to read peak? Or am I going to read some mid? Rate 11:15. 5 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Hunt. My boy Hunt. Vizwa. DJ. Eric Hernandez, let's go. Snicks, what's good, bro? 10 out of 10 story, but I want some action. Yo, honestly, I get like One Piece at the end of the day, it's a battle, like shonen manga, right? It's a battle manga, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm always gonna love the lore the most, personally. I can see why people would enjoy like the action side of One Piece, because like, you know, hockey and the devil fruits and like, you know, awakenings, like I guess like the action aspect of One Piece, I guess it's a bit diverse, but man, like the lore of One Piece for me, like that's just, it's the best, bro. Was good. Okay. Yo, for some reason this chat looks so weird. Yo, look at this, guys. Did they change the YouTube chat? Hold on, I have to be careful showing this. I can't put the chapter on the screen. Yo, did they change the YouTube chat? Why does it look like this? It's like big white box. Yo, Javi was good, bro. Joe was good. Who's missing? Who do we not greet? Amuni, my boy. My guy. All right, 11:15. Continental Fragments. Yamato. Don't remember who this is. That's not Hiyori. Oh, it is Hiyori. Yamato, Hiyori, Otoko. Okay, eating food. Yamato's just traveling around Wano. Okay, man, chat. I hope this is a good chapter. I hope this is a good chapter because I read the spoilers, obviously, but the spoilers never do it justice. And I thought the spoilers were good. Yo, Sway, I'm so excited for this because I put out a poll. Regarding this chapter, right? So many people rated it. Let me show you guys. Let me show you the poll. Look at this. Post long summaries spoilers poll, right? 80 people said it was a 5 out of 5, bro. 80 people. Only 4 people said it was the a 4 out of 5. And Young Smokey, the man, the myth, the absolute legend, bro. Thank you, sir. Thank you, King. He said this chapter is bonkers. Oda broke my mind. Enjoy the chapter, y'all. Treat yourself to greatness. Also, Oda trolls Kid also. Yo, so I heard about the Kid thing, right? I haven't exactly read the chapter. I just read the spoilers, but the only thing worse than being Kid is actually being like a mocking Kid, like being like a Kid fanboy. Like the only thing worse than being Kid is cosplaying Kid, and somehow this guy managed to achieve it. Because think about it, who the fuck wants to be Kid? Like, are there actual Kid stans? Like, yo, surely there's no one that actually runs like a fucking Twitter page and like their profile picture's Kid and like they're a Kid stan. That surely doesn't exist, right? Like this man Tomorrow Black, he's the living embodiment of that concept. Like, Smokey, you can't tell me Tomorrow Black is at new heightened levels of just being a complete beta male, pre-programmed NPC bot malfunction glitch in the Matrix, bro. Why would you stand Kid like that? So I have no sympathy for Tomorrow Black. And when we get to that part of the chapter, chat, we're going to roast this man. Kid stands, it never existed. Yeah, that's hilarious, Joe. All right, the flower capital, Wano. The news shakes Wano too. It's hard to believe this foreign transmission is reaching us. Now, you may be wondering how he came to be known as a pirate. We found the snail in the castle among Orochi's possessions. Bro, that's so lit that they got the straw hat. They got the straw hat Jolly Roger just sitting there, bro. Just hung up in the middle of Wano. Young Smokey, my boy. Machete was good, bro. Only reason I didn't give it a 5 is because I'm impatient. Bro, I get that. My boy King J. Anything less than 5 is unfair this week. Yo, King J, you better not be overhyping this. Again, obviously read the spoilers, but the chapter is always better than spoilers. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping it's flawless. So you were a pirate, Joy Boy, just like Luffy. You know of him, my lord? Bro, they know about Joy Boy. Didn't they refer to Luffy as Joy Boy towards the end of Wano? King J, correct me if I'm wrong. Did they not refer to Luffy as Joy Boy? I think they were like at the school. I think it was something regarding like the kids, like something with a school lesson. I think they mentioned Luffy being Joy Boy basically. Or am I completely like imagining this? Am I on like crack? Or did that actually happen? Someone please don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight me. Does anyone know if that actually happened? I might be delusional. A jail cell at the G4 naval base. Joy Boy, who cares? I bet you could easily beat him, right, Captain Kid? Bro. No. Right at the beginning. Bro, right at the beginning of the chapter. Bomb Squad. You mean to tell me that's how we start the chapter? Ex-fake Luffy, Tomorrow Black. So let me get this straight. You stopped dick riding the goat, right? Luffy, right? Monkey D. Luffy, right? The goat, right? And you chose to switch pogo sticks to Kid? Bro, you literally went from like peak to like trash, bro. Yo, to all the young men out there, let me tell you something. To all the young kings out in the chat, bro. When she leaves you, bro, when that girl dumps you, bro, you're gonna level up and be a king like motherfucking Luffy, bro. And they're just gonna downgrade to Kid. She's gonna have to settle for a Eustace Kid. Same thing, reverse for the women. There's probably like 2 girls watching this. I think the Wano kids were taught that Joy Boy defeated Kaido. Bro, Kaido. You guys remember how there's a theory about Kaido being a poneglyph? That was some crackhead level shit, bro. And that came straight out of Discord. Like that was a Discord theory that ended up on YouTube. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. We need to be reading the chapter. All right, and also, what the one more thing. Did this motherfucker just say Joy Boy, who cares? No way he's downplaying Joy Boy. Bro, was Joy Boy not like the son of God? You're downplaying the son of God. How are they downplaying the prophet? They're downplaying the Messiah. You know what? Y'all remind me of somebody. Yeah, bro. Chat, they remind me of somebody. Why are they downplaying Joy Boy? Why are they downplaying Christ? Bro, Tomorrow Black is getting me heated. Joy Toy. That's our captain. The only thing bigger than his confidence is his belly. Yeah, I'm clearly 1,000,000 times tougher than this Joy Toy. Bro, Joy Toy. This guy's a bum. King J, this dude's a bum. Does anyone actually like Tomorrow Black? Fake it till you make it, or how you saying it in America? It's fake it till you make it, which I don't even know who even came up with that. Fake it till you make it. Anyways, do bear in mind, I only have access to a handful of poneglyphs, but their combined narrative clearly chronicles an unbelievable history about a great war in the distant past. Yo, The Void Century. Man, it feels like every arc we're getting closer and closer and closer. Anytime Oda like mentions Joy Boy, Nika, Void Century, like we all like on the inside, most of us, we're like, oh man, One Piece is about to end. No, I don't want the Joy Boy lore. I don't want the Sun God Nika lore. I don't want to hear about the Void Century. We're all afraid of like One Piece ending. We're like Usopp. So the One Piece theorists are like Usopp, trying to ask the questions and trying to get all the answers, and then like all the One Piece fans that aren't into theories and that are like kick back, like enjoying the story, those are Luffy. Like that's what it is. The theorists are the fucking Usopp, and then Oda is like Rayleigh in that situation. My boy L with the 6 months. Thank you, bro. I still need a Law update 100%. Where is Law? Yo, it like blows my mind that like people could think that Oda's just gonna throw Law to the side. Like I myself, I'm upset he hasn't been in a much more relevant position, given that his whole mission and his whole dream in the story is to essentially uncover the Will of D, the checkered fate, right? And he had that whole promise with Corazon. Like there was a lot built into Law's character. And then when you start the Wano arc, Law had that entire interaction about the Will of D with Robin, and like they really expressed like finding the real poneglyph, Roger's completed document. It just seems strange that like Oda would throw Law into a battle with Blackbeard and then just be like, yeah, see ya, Law. Like, at the very least, Oda should have Law join Cross Guild, chat. Law should join Cross Guild. Why not? Because Cross Guild is made up of ex-warlords, right? Cross Guild is also made up of pirates, right? Not only that, but Cross Guild's made up of pirates that like to form alliances. They're like an alliance-oriented kind of group. They're not like, like a clan, like a friendship, like Straw Hat Pirates. Like, they're for making alliances, right? Just like the Rocks Pirates. So with that kind of mindset, look at Law. Law's entire story post time skip was just him forming an alliance with people that he needed to at the time. Law forming an alliance with the Straw Hat Pirates. Law forming an alliance with the Ninja Minks. So, I think Law would be a great addition to Cross Guild, so that not only do you have Cross Guild become a bigger threat in the One Piece world, and you add more content to Cross Guild, but then simultaneously Oda could be developing Law's character arc. A lot of people like Law, right? Law's the GOAT, bro. Young GOAT. But L, shout out to you, my boy. We do need that Law update. We need the Law update, bro. You're right, because Cross Guild needs upgrades. Man, I'm don't get me wrong, like Cross Guild, very, very interesting. But I think Oda's gonna develop them some more. Like I don't think like they're gonna remain at this power level. I think Oda's gonna develop more into Cross Guild. During that period, Joy Boy faced an enemy, the organization known as the World Government. Wait, isn't that us? Well, he did say he was a pirate. Huh. Vegapunk. Yo, they're so pissed. Yo, Vegapunk is really doing God's work. Because when you think of God, you think of the light, bro. What comes with God? What comes with light? The truth, right? Not lies, not darkness, not deceit. Vegapunk is doing God's work. Bro, Vegapunk, Julian Assange, David Grush, Lou Elizondo, all these people, a whole bunch of people on Twitter, like the women that like survive like the Satanist cults, bro. All these people, all these whistleblowers, and even look at the Boeing whistleblowers, bro, doing God's work, bro. This world deserves to know the truth. This world deserves to know the truth. So Vegapunk is doing God's work, bro. Common Vegapunk W. Back then they were merely the Allied Powers, a temporary coalition consisting of 20 separate kingdoms. It could be assumed that an alliance was the only feasible way to oppose the formidable action or faction to which Joy Boy belonged. Yo, the first Joy Boy silhouette. Simon, Elsa, King J, Amuni, Sway, Viswa, Smokey, Bomb Squad. We are witnessing together the very first Joy Boy silhouette indie story. This is the first one. So they're gonna have to put this on the One Piece wiki. This is the first one. I don't think what chapter was it? 1018? I don't think the one with Who's Who counts. I don't think that counts. They called him specifically at that time. You know, the context of the conversation was Sunga Nika. And it looks just like Luffy. It looks just like one of the panels. I think it was Luffy versus Kaido. I posted it earlier. Let me see. I'm gonna show you guys. I think I posted it on my Discord earlier. Because I saw that one panel and I was like, yo, I gotta show people this. Oh, it's not gonna come up. Well, anyways, if you guys remember when Luffy was fighting around the lightning point of the Kaido fight, there's a panel where Luffy's in that exact same pose and it's just flipped horizontally. This is history, bro. Sway, this is history. We're witnessing history. Bro, Miles, you know what's going on? History. The first Joy Boy silhouette. It's in our chat. Oh, it's in our chat? Hold on. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Yo, appreciate it. King J. So, yo, chat, peep this. Look. Remember when Luffy was fighting Kaido with the lightning, bro? Like, when I saw this raw, I think someone sent me it. When I saw this, I instantly thought, like, wait, no, that was Luffy when he was fighting Kaido. Like, I'm pretty sure you could just flip it horizontally. That's pretty funny. But anyways, let's get back to the chapter. Appreciate that, King J. I am afraid that the cause of this conflict still eludes me, so I do not presume to judge the morality of the combatants. I can, however, say that this warrior was a clash of two opposing ideologies. I mentioned earlier that Joy Boy was born into a fantastical civilization. Okay, Zunisha? One so advanced, it is hard to believe that it existed over 900 years ago. The weapons that existed during this century-long struggle are far beyond our modern science. That's amazing. Look at the minks. Chat, do you think Zo is a W island or an L island? Is it woe or low, chat? I don't hear anybody ever talking about the minks and Zo. What does the chat, what does the public, what do the people feel about Zo? No way they got Foxy, bro. What's that peanut-headed fool saying? Oh, boss, you're making me hungry. Such technology is baffling even to such a genius as myself. Oh, no, Vegapunk was saying that, not him. Who doesn't like Zo? Yo, what's good, Omar? Zo W? L Leader W Island? Yo, L Leader W Island. Losing my religion. What's good? What's good? What's good, Mills? What's good, Darwin? Anyways, this man Foxy. Why the fuck, bro? Foxy. Oda, no way. 11:15. This deep into One Piece. You're showing us Foxy and what he's doing. Foxy and his adventure. What the fuck? I feel like Foxy's gonna be like a really big clue to something, like a really big like inversion or like a really big parallel to something that's important, and like we're just completely ignoring it because we don't like Foxy. Joy Boy has the eye patch, and therein lies our problem. Labostratum. Gotcha. Stussy. Huh? It's me, Edison. Lower the barrier and hightail it out of there. But I can't. What if something were to happen to the Straw Hat crew? I'm gonna be straight with you. There ain't no point in the barrier no more. Not when there are monsters on the island who can ignore it. Bro, the Gorosei, man. Who would have thought that the arc straight after Wano would have all 5 Gorosei? You know, if you tried to say something like that at the end of Wano, no one would agree. You know, people would probably say, like, if I remember correctly, like back at that time, I think like the common, like the consensus was that like Wano, or the arc post Wano, would be a bit calmer because, you know, we were just fighting emperors and we had the whole rooftop and we got Gear 5. So the arc right after Wano, we have to calm down a little bit. You know, that's what I think the consensus was. But what ends up happening, Oda's like, no, fuck what y'all want, bro. We're gonna do Egghead, right? We're gonna have something called Leloucia. We're gonna have something called Mother Flame. You guys are going to be making theories about Mother Flame every single week, and we're going to have the Gorosei show up. They're going to have their monster form shown. All this shit, bro. Joy Boy, Nika, God Valley, Kuma, Bonnie. You can't tell me this isn't a fantastical, peak, spectacular arc, bro. Chef's kiss to Egghead, bro. And I don't even think that's like out of recency bias. Like, seriously, when I think about, because, you know, everyone loves Egghead. I think like everyone would rate it, you know, as above average. I don't even think it's recency bias. I just think like this arc is like generally that good. Chat, do you think I have recency bias? People mention that the king who looks like Buggy in that silhouette has Foxy's hairstyle. Foxy being in the chapter can't be a coincidence. Bro, you're telling me, bro, Foxy's ancestor? Maybe this Nerona. Bro, do we know if he's a Nerona? Or can we prove he's not a Nerona? Prove to me he's not a Nerona. I want to show me a panel of Foxy sliding out of his mom's cooch, bro. And I want to see Foxy, bro. Not in a weird, creepy way. Prove to me he's not Nerona. That's all I'm saying. Same thing for St. Charlos, bro. Watch. You guys are gonna look at St. Charlos and be like, oh yeah, look at this bum St. Charlos. He got punched by Luffy. Sabaody. Bro, how crazy would it be if this man St. Charlos turned out to be a Nerona connected to Imu's family? That'd be hilarious, bro. It'd be even funnier if somehow it happened to Foxy too. He somehow just escaped and said, fuck this, I want to be a pirate. Could you imagine that? He has a little hair shape. Okay, I gotta keep reading. Oh, I skipped it. Oh, this is what you're talking about. Yeah, this is what you guys are talking about. With the Joy Boy. It looks like they're wearing crowns though. I don't know if that's like I don't know if that's people's hairstyle. I kind of think those are crowns. Maybe it's like that panel is like symbolizing like how he had to take down, you know, 20 nations, you know, 20 kings. So I think like Oda drew like 3 big shadows with crowns. That's how I interpret it. Yeah, Imu crowns. Best arc including the events out of Egghead. All peak. Egghead definitely will go down as one of the craziest arcs ever. I'm not sure Imu is human, bro. Imu gotta be satanic. You know Imu is satanic, bro. They spell it out to you. Just you read it, right? They literally came out of pentagrams, did they not? And then you literally have Marines in the actual official translation. The Marines called it a magic circle, and they were using magic, right? Magic is satanic. Magic is literally satanic, and that's exactly why on what was it? Kamakura Island, the island that Brook spent his post time skip on, that satanic island. They used the word magic in the official translations too, and on top of that, they literally mentioned Satan. They were basically selling their souls to Satan. So, is it really a coincidence that then the government here in One Piece is like devil worshippers, like using black magic and like pentagrams, and they have slaves and they torture people? I mean, didn't the Celestial Dragons literally kidnap Boa Hancock? Damn, this is starting to sound familiar. Bro, this is starting to sound familiar. You know, I read God Valley, right? And I think, damn, it's a shame that like these natives over here on God Valley are getting ethnically cleansed. You know, chat, that really reminds me of something. It couldn't be any more fucking relevant, right? Fucking Israel and their genocide. They don't give a fuck about humans, chat. They gotta be the elite cabal, chat. It's no longer a theory. It's right in front of your eyes. Look at what they literally promote to children. Satanic imagery all the time. Lil Nas X. Bro, the people at the top are satanic. This One Piece is exactly like real life because it's based off real life. Neurona proof in DMs. Bro, I gotta see this. Is it Neurona proof for Charlos or is it Neurona proof for Foxy? Yo! Chat, is he cooking? Is he cooking with this? Yo, you might be onto something, bro. You can't prove it to not be true. Okay, show me one time where Foxy and Emu are in the same room. Give me one panel. Simple. If you think I'm just talking shit, if you you know what, I'll represent you. King J, I'm your lawyer. King J, I'm your lawyer, bro. I'm your lawyer, King J. I got the mic. Your Honor, meaning chat, you're the judge. All I'm trying to say, Your Honor, is you have never seen Foxy and Emu in the same room. How can you prove that? No, you can't prove that. So it might as well be confirmed. Do you think Emu would drink and drink? Yo, chat, we got a great question. A great question came in. Dawn of Ascension asked, do you think that Emu would drink adrenochrome? Of course Emu would drink adrenochrome. The elites and the cabal, the people in Hollywood literally do it. They literally do it and put it right in front of your eyes. They literally have it in movies. Like when a human being gets scared, chat, you know how your body pumps adrenaline? That chemical that's used for like, you know, a heightened sense of fear and shit like that, fight or flight, that chemistry can be extracted. And when a human ingests that blood, ingests that adrenochrome, it gives them a high. So yes, of course Emu's doing that shit. I mean, look at Kamakura Island, right? Again, they literally had a pentagram. They literally had candles around the pentagram. They literally said Satan. It is in One Piece. It's literally in the story. Anyways, off track. Yo, we cannot ever stay on track. That's the biggest issue. See? Dawn of Ascension, it's people like you that get me distracted. I'm just kidding. Explains why so many weird ass celebrities adopt kids from all over. Bro, it explains why hundreds of young girls went missing from Oprah's school. Bro, do people think adrenochrome is like a new age thing? Like, do people think like adrenochrome is like a new thing that people created like a year ago? Bro, the whole point of like child sacrifice that you would see through Judaism, where people went to prison for, right? They were the ones doing child sacrifices, ingesting child blood when they would be in heightened sense of fear, right? Getting that adrenochrome. They didn't know what the fuck it was called. They weren't a scientist. But they were still doing that because they gave them a high, and they would literally make them high when you ingest that chemical substance. It's disgusting. It's evil and disgusting, and it's been going on for hundreds of years, Chad. This is literally not new. It's insane. And like, that's why, like, there was this article that leaked out not too long ago about how they found out if you get blood from baby rats and you inject that blood into the brain of an adult rat, it would stimulate brain growth and like brain health and like keep the adult rat younger. Like, what? There's way too much that goes into this, but this is not the adrenochrome chapter, okay? This is the Vegapunk chapter. This is not chapter 1115 adrenochrome. It is 11:15. I don't even remember the name of this chapter. Continental Fragments. Bro. As soon as my boy starts spinning facts, they come and lose us. Nah, bro, they can't. They can't take us down. Because you know what, L? When you stand and you fight for the good fight, if you are a real soldier and you have actual real values and you actually stand on principles, bro, and you stand for good and you want to raise the earth's frequency, make people live happier, healthier lives, bro, and you have a face to you, you're not supposed to ever back down, bro. And they can't stop us. The persistence, everyone banding together, especially through One Piece, I think we could fight against the system. We can easily fight against the system and take them down. There's more of us than there is in the elite. My bad. Yo, I have to give an apology. Shout out to Pakes with the 4-month membership. Thank you, bro. We were distracted talking about Adrenochrome. You know how it gets here, bro. I apologize. Thank you so much, bro. Shout out to my boy Pakes, 4 months. And shout out to the boy L with the 2. Thank you, bro. Thank you both. Weak motherfuckers had to jump Joy Boy. They really did. They couldn't even run the fade with Joy Boy. They couldn't even run him his 30, bro. So what do they have to do? Get 20 guys to fucking jump in, probably use the ancient weapons, probably fucking put them in sea stone cuffs. Bro, I'll tell you some shit. Yes, Simon, they do. And it's crazy because like this is real life, right? Like this is true. Like this is the reality we live in. But since it's so taboo, people don't want to talk about it and admit that it's real. Been going through a breakup and your streams have been helping keeping me distracted. Thank you, Evil. Yo, Alfred, I got you, bro. Oh, yo, Alfred, all you need to do, bro, one simple step, bro. Give you one simple step, bro. Always keep hope in the better future, bro. In the better future, Simon, or not Simon, Alfred Gonzalez, my bad, bro. Always have hope for a better future, Alfred. Things are gonna get better, bro. Just keep find that goal, bro. Find that mission that you think is gonna help people, and just chase after that shit. You're gonna get knocked down, you're gonna get tripped up, bro, but you get back up, Alfred, and you keep going, bro. I've been there, Alfred. I've been there. The deepest, darkest depths. Alfred, I've been there, bro. Trust me. 100%, I've been in the worst of the worst. And I promise you, bro, if you stand on the principle of hope and you don't break that principle, bro, you're good, bro. You're golden. You're gonna look back and you're gonna see how strong you've become, bro. But shouts out to the boy Alfred. I'm sending you my energy, bro. Rust, what's good, bro? I haven't been through in a minute. Been grinding for my biggest test of my life. Oh shit. No bullshit. For the past 2 months. I'm gonna need positivity, chat. I take it on Monday. Yo, Rust. Best wishes to you, bro. Just both of you, Alfred and Rust, just keep your head up, bro. I know it's hard. Everybody's pulling you down, bro. Everybody. You got your job. You got your relationships. You got your family. You got your friends. You got all these things you need to tend to, bro. Everything is dragging you down. You guys feel like you're fucking drowning because the world fucking sucks sometimes. But guess what, chat? We don't quit. You don't quit. You got this. Young King, this is your backstory, bro. Take One Piece as inspiration. This is your backstory. This is your hero's backstory, bro. This is a part of your story, man. That's all y'all gotta know. Just keep going. Light work. Where do we leave off at? Okay, we've done all we can do for them. I'm sure they'll make it somehow. How much longer, Jinbei? My apologies, we're almost there. There's nothing to apologize for. We were busy. Is that you, Zoro? You're gonna get it later. Man, I still can't believe this dude Zoro took that long to beat Lucci. Can we at least all agree that he should have beat Lucci a lot quicker? Like, come on, like, it just makes me look back on the arc and be like, you know what? Oda, the only reason you put Lucci against Zoro is so that they would be stalled for all that time. Like, you didn't actually want to develop anything, you know. I'm not even trying to be too critical. I'm not trying to be hypercritical. I love this arc. I still think this arc is spectacular. But, you know, whenever I don't like something, or, you know, when I think something could be better or something could be different, I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to give my opinion because I have my opinions, I have my perspective, and I'm going to voice my perspective. So, Egghead, phenomenal, peak, legendary arc. But I hope Oda does better with the ancient robot as well. I mean, like, how long has Oda been, you know, working on him? You know, it's been quite some time that the ancient robot has been a figure in Egghead. And, you know, he's just kind of walking around. It kind of reminds me of Zunisha at Wano. Like, bro literally pulled up to Wano to say, hey, Joy Boy's back. Oh, my God. And then just walked away. Like, at least, like, Zunisha could have destroyed the ships, you know? So I'm hoping Oda, have faith in Oda, right? Have faith in Oda that he's going to use the ancient robot maybe to hold back a Gorosei member. I don't know, to fight off fodder, something, please. Because as of right now, all he's doing is walking. Right, chat? He booted up, his eyes lit up, and he stood up and started walking around. Right? He hasn't done anything substantial. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Let's be honest. It's exactly like Zunisha. Didn't do anything. And shouts out to the boy. Bro, shouts out to the boy. The boy with the 5. The boy L. Thank you, bro. Shouts out to L with the 5 gifted. Thank you. Young King. What a legend. Thank you, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, this man, L, certified legend in this community. The fact this robot is massive and the elders haven't even acknowledged it there is insane. Yeah, because he's not doing anything, you know? I'm not trying to bag on the robot, you know, but at the same time, I'm trying to express that, you know, please do something, right? Let's see. But shout out to L, bro. Appreciate the 5 gifted. Young legend. Yo, L for legend. Now hurry up. They're moving their ships to blockade the northeast coast. I'll never forgive you if we get blasted out of the water. Out all the blah, blah. Chat. Bro. I am highly dyslexic. Let me get my composure and do that all over again. This time in English. I'll never forgive you if we get blasted out of the water after all this. Chat, round of applause. I spoke a full sentence. That's good to hear. I was worried Stella would never forgive me if I let them get caught. As if. Now get your ass out of there. But I wouldn't know what to do with myself, huh? Now that Stella's gone, who am I meant to live for? I have no purpose. Yo, what the fuck is going on right now? Bro, 1 second we're listening about Joy Boy. Next second, Stussie's having an existential crisis. What the, bro? One moment, we're literally talking about Joy Boy, and the next moment, Stussie's having an existential crisis. Bro, Stussie, no one would give a fuck about this panel or this conversation if they didn't simp after you. Come on, bro. Don't let him use his sword. This geezer could cut anything. Sense the living voices. Bro, look at Venus. Bonnie. Wait, what is that? Is that the worm? Yo, chat, is that the worm? Is like the worm shooting Venus out? Is that Jupiter shooting Venus out? Huh. What am I looking at? Succubus. I could give Stussie a life for real. Bro, King J, come on, bro. King J, we don't simp after mindless women. We simp after women with minds. She's mindless. They should have never created her. She's a clone. She was made through science, bro. Yo, chat, these scientists should not be editing people, editing our DNA, putting nanoparticles in us, lying about the fucking vaccine, sucking Pfizer dick, being completely fucking corrupted to the human body, microplastics, cancer in the fucking food, high levels of fucking sugar, high levels of fat, all this fucking horrible shit that goes into our body, goes all into our body. And we just allow this shit. That just blows my mind, bro. And then on top of that, like, they're trying to play God, like cloning people. Bro, please, let's not clone people. I think that's going to be very, very bad. Hey, Miles, we are the home of the conspiracy theories. This channel was built on theories. This channel was built off the backs of my loyal supporters who are inquisitive, my loyal supporters who are not bots, my loyal supporters who are not sheep, my loyal supporters who notice the patterns. It's all because of my supporters. That's the only reason. Us as a collective, being inquisitive, trying to figure out what the answer is. We built this shit. Bro, we are Professor Clover. We are Vegapunk. Come on, bro. We're philosophers. We're the One Piece philosophers. Could we admit that One Piece fell off in terms of writing? Bro, I'm not reading that. You could call me a dick rider. Oh, the angel. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading and tolerating such hate against my young goat. Yes, sir. My young goat. Because guess what? My young goat, Oda, you know, he's doing what other authors are too scared to do. Like, is it not clear that Oda's like putting messages about like ethnic cleansing? I mean, like, come on, people. If you like One Piece and you love One Piece and you're such a big fan and you have such a good heart and you like One Piece because it's so deep and One Piece has like all the deepest backstories and all the deepest messages, isn't it obvious that Oda doesn't stand for fucking Israel and the genocide on Palestinian people? Like, come on, bro. It's obvious. It blows my mind that like people, and then on top of that, like, how do you read 1100 chapters of some shit you don't like? You sat there and you read 1100 chapters of trash. Oda's like LeBron, been going hard for 3 decades. What that got to do with the writing quality falling off? Bro, listen, if you didn't get my point, we could agree to disagree. I don't hate you. You could be in the chat. I'm not telling anyone to ban you. I think that'd be crazy. We're just having a conversation, bro. Zeniris, I have nothing against you, bro. It's all just banter. Bonnie, get down. Okay, this is the big moment. Man cut off the figurehead of the ship. I can't maintain distorted future for very long. The void century ended. W messages though, Oda's him message wise, writing been not it lately. Yo, it's all good, bro. It's all good. You could shit on it, say what you want. Like, at the end of the day, I don't think people should hate each other. I don't think anyone hates you. I don't hate you. You don't hate me. It's just fun, you know, like getting into the banter with people that you know are not, you know, gonna take it the wrong way. But yeah, like, you know, Wano has its flaws. I've spoken extensively about the flaws of Wano on countless streams of my own and streams I've been on. Wano, it was rough. But yeah, I think there's been a lot of great stuff lately. I'm hoping for some Emu lore. I'm particularly interested in Emu. Like, I really want to know like his true form, his backstory, how he came to be, how he manipulated the 20 nations, assuming that he did that, what it was like to live not for 900 years. Because, you know, Chad, that's something that's it's actually interesting to me, like the concept of Emu being alive since the Void Century. Because, you know, we're all like, oh yeah, Emu's probably immortal. Emu's from the Void Century. You know, he did the operation, or they had the operation done on him. But like, could you imagine living for 900 years? Like, imagine that. Like, that, what kind of mental state would you have? Like, human beings, like, largely we're kind of built to live, like, what, 115 years if you're lucky, right? Imagine living like 900, like 9 times as long, right? I wonder if you would develop like any kind of mental conditions, and like that's got to be really bad for Emu, because if Emu formed, you know, this autocracy, right? This autocracy where it seems like, you know, it's basically, if let me put it this way. You know, Joy Boy fell and Emu created this autocracy, and it's basically democracy with a, like, it's a mask with a face of democracy, right? Emu wants the world to think, oh yeah, democracy, we all vote, we all come to the reverie, it's 170 nations, but in reality it's an autocracy. Emu's the one, you know, head ruler, right? So I totally lost my train of thought. But I guess I could connect this to what I think the ideas are. I personally think the ideas, you know, that had Joy Boy and the, you know, Emu and the 20 Nations clash is theocracy versus democracy. I think that, you know, Elbaf, right? We'll take Elbaf as an example. We know that Dorian Broggy said that when there was disputes and there was problems in Elbaf, it would be addressed and it would be decided by the sun god. That's what they said. That's what it says in the story. Official translate, that's what the story says. So that would mean that the island of Elbaf at the very least, and we know many countries and islands and all these places in One Piece worship the sun god, at the very least Elbaf would be running under some sort of theocracy where, you know, their belief is like this god and he probably has all these rules, you know, the whole sun god Nika thing. Like they reign as an autocracy, or as a theocracy. And, you know, that would threaten someone like Joy Boy, because if someone like Joy Boy, you know, he went to this country, he went to that country, he went to this island, and he repeatedly saw how all the citizens worship Sun God Nika, this would harbor some really negative, like envious feelings in an evil person like Emu. They would definitely be like, yo, why does Sun God Nika get all the shine? Why does Joy Boy get all the shine? Why is he the god? I'm Emu. I should get I should be god. Like Emu wanted to be god, just like NL. Just like NL, they acting like they're a god, like there's some sort of deity, like they have ownership over people. So, you know, with that being said, chat, I think, you know, that was the spiral for Emu. And I think like he basically told the 20 nations, he was like, hey, we're going to take down Joy Boy. We don't like theocracy. We need to be voting on things as a collective. And we're going to make this station, we're going to make this homeland in Marijois on the Red Line. Right? But the reality was like, you're going to think it's a democracy, that all you 20 nations and then eventually like 170 nations, you're all going to come to the reverie and vote. But in reality, it's an autocracy because Emu's the one pulling all the strings. Emu's the one using the fucking mother flame. Emu's the one with the straw hat in the chamber. Emu's the one with this control. There's a reason they say that the Gorosei are the highest the highest power, or the Gorosei is the highest power of the world government, because you could have those 170 nations that's apparently in the world government make their rules and vote on things, but it's really going to come down to Gorosei and Emu. They could just veto anything, right? So that's an autocracy. So now, just to wrap up everything I've been saying the past fucking 20 minutes, chat, what I'm saying is I believe that the two ideas that created the Void Century was the idea of theocracy through Sun God Nika and the idea of democracy through Emu. But it wasn't actual real democracy. It was autocracy. Emu tricked people into thinking they were creating a democracy, but it was an autocracy. That simple. Anyways, let's get back to the chapter. Shout out to everyone watching the stream. Make sure y'all like the stream. Appreciate everybody here. I hope everybody here is having a nice morning, day, or night wherever you guys are. What's good, Clocks? Emu is a demon possessing Joy Boy's body. Using the personality switch, he has a body. Man, I'd be crazy, you know, as wild as that sounds, Luffy fighting the body of Joy Boy. Come on, you can't tell me that's not nuts. Like, imagine Luffy fighting the vessel of Joy Boy, kind of like Zoro fighting the vessel of Ryuma, right? Shout out to my boy Tiante. My boy Tiante. It's my right hand man. Yo, Tiante, you gotta drop your Twitter link, bro. Chat, if you guys are on Twitter, if you guys like actual good One Piece content, actual fire content that makes sense that you've never even seen before, something from this religion, something from that culture, follow my boy Tiante on Twitter. It's free to follow someone on Twitter. I mean, like, think about it. It's free to follow him on Twitter. You follow him on Twitter, right? It costs you not a penny, and you're gonna be seeing banger tweets, banger threads from him like almost every day, and you're gonna be thankful you followed him. So follow my boy Tiante. All right, let's continue. The Void Century ended with Joy Boy's defeat. How much do you intend to say, Vegapunk? He's leaving? There are too many life forms up here. Oh, is this when he cuts it in half, bro? Is this when he cuts it in half? And Clocks, that's what I was thinking for a second. I didn't want to assume. Was good, Chloe. But the aftermath had grander consequences. Boom! Yo! The wake of that ancient conflict scarred the world, and those scars never healed. Bro, what a panel to say that on. And can you guys see that? That island of Punk Records is a fucking machine. This is what I was trying to tell people, because literally at the beginning of the arc, they say it, they spell it out to you. They said we figured out how to make sky islands through clouds, just like Skypiea. They literally said that, and that's why Punk Records is in the sky on a cloud. Okay, so if they have a machine cloud, chat, or a machine cloud. If they have a machine cloud where they have a whole city on top of it, they have Punk Records on top of it, chat, what else do you think they could do by creating a machine cloud? They could create a cloud machine to take down the Lucia. Simply to take down the Lucia. Exactly what Witheria did. You guys remember Witheria? Let's talk about Witheria. You guys want to know what was flying in the sky that took down the Lucia? It was a piloted sky island, just like Witheria. We know for a fact Vegapunk knows how to make clouds. We know for a fact he has the peak technology. He made Punk Records sit on a sky island. He created an aircraft that shoots Mother Flame. And if you guys remember back to the Sabaody arc, the people of Witheria, those old magicians, they pulled up to Sabaody on purpose. They literally had maps with islands being targeted. They targeted Sabaody, they pulled up to Sabaody and literally made it rain water, and it stopped the Marines, and that's how Nami got away. Do you remember that, chat? Do you remember that? That's how Nami got away in the fucking post-time skip. Because Witheria pulled up and they rained on the Marines and they got stuck in their tracks. So my thing is like, okay, what is the possibility that Vegapunk created a flying machine, right? A flying sky island, because apparently these fucking wizards can do it, right? What is the chance that he did that? And that's what's shooting Mother Flame, because this bubble you guys see underneath Witheria, it could be a Kuma bubble. Maybe the one that Vegapunk made that has a Kuma bubble, and they figured out how to make it shoot Mother Flame. You know, you even look at Arc Maxim. When NL turned on the Arc Maxim flying machine, it started creating, it was shooting black smoke out of the pipe of, you know, the flying machine. It was shooting black smoke, and then that big black smoke became like as wide as the island, and then he was shooting thunder through the island, right? Well, who's to say that Vegapunk didn't make a flying machine, something similar to this, create a big ass cloud above the Lucia, shoot Mother Flame into that cloud, just completely eradicate Lucia. For sure, it has to be something flying. It has to be something flying. Vegapunk made a flying machine. It's going to be something like this, bro. And look at this, chat. Even the wizards on Witheria, bro, chat, you cannot tell me this does not give you Gorosei vibes. Don't lie to me. Don't fucking lie to me. This reminds you of Saturn. Come on. Saint Saturn, come on. It's him, bro. Or is this Top Man, Top Man. Whichever one. And then this is the long mustache Mars, bro. This is all the Gorosei. Come on. But let's get back to the chapter. What the? Okay, we got the S snake, S shark, S bear, S hawk. Yo, chat. Is there going to be an S-Bug? Is there going to be an S-Bug? Yes or no? Can we expect S-Bug? Hey, justice for Lelucia and justice to Palestine, bro. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free, baby. Yes, sir. Hey, we Goyim love Palestine. Yes. I, leader of the Gentiles, I love Goyim and I love, I love Goyim. I love Palestine and I love the truth. And last but not least, fuck AIPAC. No, S-Bug, maybe because he's the tie to Roger. They can't honor that Seraphim. Man, fuck it. They're honoring other pirates. I honor Buggy. Look, if they're gonna honor Mihawk, Kuma, bro, Kuma, that's a Buccaneer. Oh, wait, so that must mean that Kuma, wait. S-Bear is Buccaneer and Lunarian. I never actually like sat down and thought about it like that. He is a Buccaneer Lunarian. Bro, this man S-Bear has some of the rarest genetics you could fucking have. Lunarian Buccaneer. That's insane. Bro, he's gonna be a monster. Like, don't get me wrong, like I think S-Hawk, like, of course he's powerful, whatever. He does what he does. He cut Amazon Lily, right? Everyone knows S-Hawk is strong, but you can't tell me S-Bear with the Buccaneer Lunarian DNA. You can't tell me he's not gonna be a monster, bro. And he's just a kid. Like, watch when the Seraphim grow older. They're gonna be a problem, bro. Yo, when the Seraphim become adults, they're gonna be an issue. And that doesn't even feel like a theory at this point, because I can't remember it or remember who it was for the life of me. But earlier in the Egghead arc, there was a character in this story. They were talking about, could you imagine when the Seraphim get older? They had some dialogue like that, and Oda cut us off, or he cut off that conversation and switched settings. We're definitely going to see them older somehow, some way. Maybe someone's going to level them up or age them up. I don't know, man. Seraphim could be adults. Final War. That's just nuts, bro. Could you imagine like S-Hawk versus Mihawk? S-Hawk versus Mihawk. Who you guys got? S-Snake 18 when? Yo, Wasp. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, Wasp. You have 30 seconds to clarify what the fuck you're saying, bro. Mihawk every day. Mihawk, no question. Yo, Wasp, you got 30 seconds, bro. You got 30 seconds, bro. You got 30 seconds before you get smited, bro. They are going to mother flame your ass, bro. They are going to extinguish your light. What is saying, bro? You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What is saying in your defense, bro? What is saying in your defense? Speak up. What did you mean by that? I don't tag along, yo. To anyone new to the stream, we don't adopt those beliefs. He needs to clarify. Bro, about to get Lelucia. Someone said Vid Smoke Wasp. Yo, nah, Chloe. No, who said Vin Smoke Wasp? That's crazy. Anyways, bro, this chat blows my mind. Time up. Yo, you ran out of time, man. The saying of the hourglass ran out. We all know travel between islands can be excruciatingly difficult. The seas one must traverse are so fast and perilous, most people are content to live and die at their place of birth, never experiencing any culture other than their own. Isn't that a bit obvious? Yeah, haha, everyone knows the seas are dangerous. That is common knowledge to us now, but it wasn't like that 1,000 years ago. A cataclysmic ecological disaster occurred during the Void Century, and the ancient world was swallowed by the ocean. We are now living on top of the remnants, continental fragments of the land masses that once were. It's confirmed. Javi, you were here. Javi, you were here. Miles, you were here. Rust, you were here. Sway, you were here. Farhat, you were here. Jojo, you were here. The ancient kingdom was sunk. The ancient kingdom was sunk. It's gonna be Atlantis. It's gonna be Mu. Maybe the ancient kingdom, you know, Joy Boy's side, maybe he was Atlantis. And maybe Emu's kingdom, Emu's country was Mu. Maybe Emu said, fuck it, I'm drowning both of you guys out. I could see Emu doing something like that. You had the whole ancient kingdom doing their own thing as Atlantis. You had, you know, Emu's kingdom. He was the king of a kingdom, right? He had his own kingdom. It was called Mu. And this man Emu sunk both of them. He sunk both of them. My boy Scorpio. Shouts out to the boy. Wasp was bugging. Yo, L, bro, come on, bro. L, you know what you were doing there. You know what you were doing there, L. Oh L. Bro, L. That was such a dad joke. My boy L with the dad jokes. And shout out to Partha with the 6 months in a row. Thank you, legend. Been a minute. Glad to be here. Has anyone considered ancient weapons to be 200 times stronger than Mother Flame, since we only have one hole from the Void Century? So great question, Partha. I hope you're doing great, bro. I've put a lot of thought into that question because people are asking that question, right? And that thought occurred to me, you know, that question occurred to me. My take on that, you know, while we can confidently say that Enies Lobby was probably from the Void Century, as far as there being like this cascading waterfall, this empty void, this big hole, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's only one. There could be other holes around the world that was caused by the ancient weapons, that was caused by Emu and the 20 nations, and maybe we haven't discovered them yet. And I know that might seem unlikely. It might seem like, but what are the chances of that? I just wouldn't rule that out. I just want to make sure that that we have our bearings on right. Because we could get, for all we know, there's going to be another island further down in the New World that we find. Maybe like it's eradicated, you know, it was already like mother flamed from, you know, the Void Century. And then we realize like, oh, wait, it wasn't only Enies Lobby. It was also this place too. Like Oda could easily pull that, you know, throw that curveball on us, you know? So, but as far as the 200 times stronger, you know, kind of idea goes, that is something I tweeted about and questioned. I just struggle to understand how that would work exactly, because if it's only one hole, like let's say there is no other hole, right? You know, other than Leloucia and Enies Lobby. Why would the Enies Lobby hole be, you know, around the same size as Leloucia? I'd assume, like kind of ballparking it. Like if anything, Enies Lobby is smaller than Leloucia. My thing is like, if Enies Lobby was destroyed in the Void Century, how is that hole gonna raise the sea by 200 meters? So that's what I'm confused about, you know. That's why I think we should be more open. That's why I think that we should all not think, or we should not all assume that Enies Lobby is the only hole, you know, as far as the ancient weapons goes. Maybe there is more, you know, and maybe we haven't discovered them yet. And that could explain why the sea rose 200 meters rather than just 1 meter. Because again, when Leloucia was destroyed and they used Mother Flame, the sea rose by 1 meter. It rose by 1 meter. So how are you going to tell me that Enies Lobby, which is probably a lot smaller than, you know, say Leloucia, how are you going to tell me Enies Lobby made the sea rise by 200 meters? Like, that seems strange. Like, How would that make sense? Like, if anything, it should have been less than a meter. Lulusia being a much bigger island, a much bigger landmark than Enies Lobby, that made the sea rise by 1 meter. But you're telling me a smaller location, a smaller landmark, Enies Lobby, made it rise by 200? Like, I'm not sure about that. Like, there's something we don't understand yet. There's some kind of plot device. There's some kind of important detail. There's some kind of gap in this investigation that we don't know yet, chat. Because I don't know how anyone could argue that like Enies Lobby being eradicated is the reason it went up 200 meters. It doesn't seem that simple. It seems much more nuanced than that. Deeper the hole, the more the water rises around the water. Think of it as deeper than penetration, the more Earth squirts. What? Hey, yo! Hey, yo, King J! What did you mean by that? Hey, yo! Deeper the hole, the more the water rises around the water. Think of it as deeper the penetration, the more the Earth squirt. Hey, yo! Hey, listen. I don't know what inspired you to say that, King J. But I can't say it doesn't fit you, bro. That is definitely a King J post. That's definitely going on the King J iceberg. Chat, whenever we make a King J iceberg, we're gonna put that message in the iceberg. Put it towards the bottom. All right, let's get back to the chapter. We keep getting distracted. We're never gonna finish this chapter. We're never gonna finish, chat. Let me see. Okay. Damn, yo. So, chat, what do you rate this big picture? Like, do you guys think this is some beautiful art? Because I think it's some beautiful art, bro. What if we're literally looking at the ancient kingdom? Like, what if this panel literally right here, literally this location is ancient kingdom? Could you imagine? And we look back on it in the future. That'd be crazy. Say what? The world of a millennia ago sleeps unseen at the bottom of the ocean. I know it's hard to believe on my word alone, but there really were multiple vast continents back then. This is insane. Hey, Nojiko, where do you think you're going? The whole world is at stake. Fill me in later. I've got to check on the tangerine orchard. Nojiko! Yo, she doesn't give a fuck, bro. You know, some people just don't care about the bigger picture, bro. Nojiko's like, yo, fuck this, I'm going back to the farm. Bro, that's exactly what people would do if fucking aliens landed. Dude, if aliens landed on the fucking White House lawn, there's gonna be plenty of people that are like, okay, and still gotta go to work tomorrow. There's too much struggle, that's why. If us human beings, chat, like if all of us outside of the league, all of us that are not a part of the cool kids club, if we didn't have to fucking suffer as much, we could actually think deeper and have like higher virtues and, you know, have higher purposes. We just get held down by the elite. One Piece is exactly like fucking real life, chat. Hey, Joe, I'm speaking. I'm speaking and I cannot be stopped. Free Palestine. Exactly. Free Palestine, bro. Free Palestine. Stop the genocide. This change in the world helps explain how a century of history could be censored. A feat that seems high or nigh impossible, but it makes sense when you consider the undeniable conclusion all the data points to. Within a mere century, the average sea level rose by a staggering 200 meters. Bro, you know, if it rose... Okay, so he says, chat, within a mere century, the average sea level rose by a staggering 200 meters. That means it took a century to reach the 200 meter marker. It took a century. So that means it didn't happen overnight. But when the Lucia was eradicated, the sea level went up 1 meter overnight. So there's something to think about there. Chat, there's something to think about there in that kind of light. Is there a possibility that Lelucius let me slow down. Is there a possibility that Lelucia being erased could have the sea level go up another 200 meters? You know, another year, another meter per year? Exactly, Eric. Another meter per year? Maybe they don't realize it yet. Maybe it's a long-term side effect. So like, you know, when they use Mother Flame on Lelucia, overnight, the sea level will go up by a meter, but there's lasting consequences. Maybe every month it's another meter. And maybe that's why, like Enies Lobby, you know, when they eradicated whatever was there before, it was probably 1 meter overnight, then a meter a month or something like that. But here's the interesting thing. It says within a mere century, the average sea level rose by a staggering 200 meters. So if it's 200 meters, chat, in the span of 100 years, how many meters per year is that? What is that? 2 meters per year? 2 meters per year. So every 6 months, it would go up a meter. Huh. Every 6 months, it went up a meter. Interesting. So it's possible then. It's possible it took 100 years. It took a whole century for the sea level to go up 200 meters. Because it would be 1 meter every 6 months. Huh. You guys understand that, right? So that would mean that Lelucia, maybe the only reason it went up by 1 meter is because it's 1 meter every 6 months. It's like a lasting side effect. It's like a poison. Like, you know, at first when you use Mother Flame and you eradicate the island, it instantly jumps up, you know, the sea levels, it instantly jumps up by a meter. And then like every, you know, 6 months, it just keeps going up, up, up. It's like a snowball effect. And maybe like, you know, them doing it in the past on Enies Lobby and them doing it now in the present on Lelucia, maybe that's going to speed up the process. And, you know, chat, one question no one's asking, and that has me confused, you know, I'm confused that no one's asking this. Chat, how do you think the One Piece world is going to lower the sea level? Because that seems to be something that the One Piece storyline should address, right? Because everybody wants to talk about how Emu's gonna sink the world. Everybody wants to talk about how they're gonna use Noah's Ark, blah 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 blah. Can we talk about how they're gonna lower the sea level? Or do you think Emu's gonna continuously raise the sea level until we can never lower it again? Let's talk about that. Is there gonna be a way for them to lower the sea level somehow? Surely, right? Because if they lower the sea levels, they could go back home, go back to their ancient kingdoms. Pull the bathtub plug. This man got jokes. The people of the void. Imagine this. Far-fetched, but imagine. No, imagine this. Far-fetched, but imagine if in the 365 days of Void Century, the war lasted the whole year, and the last 200 days was Joy Boy getting hit by Ancient Weapon every single day. That would be crazy. Bro, could you imagine living as Joy Boy? You got these 20 nations going after you. They're dropping ancient weapons on you. They're killing your people. They're killing your your bloodline. Bro, that is literally some Israel shit. Or I mean, that is literally some One Piece world government shit. Like the whole like killing bloodlines, ethnic cleansing. I hate that they're doing that on fucking Palestine. Or I hate how they're doing that on God Valley, bro. It's messed up. It's messed up. It makes no sense. And they care about all these genealogies. Oh, my ancestry. They care so much about their bloods or their bloodlines to the point where like there's either us, there's us and there's them. Like it is the same thing. Jody List said One Piece is a anti-genocide, anti-racism story. Yo, Chai, I really am dyslexic. One Piece is an anti-genocide and anti-racism story. Thank you for being vocal on Free Palestine. Bro, shouts out to you, bro. Shouts out to the boy. Shouts out to the boy, Joe. Joe Mama. Mr. Miles said, you don't lower the sea level, you create new continents on top of the current sea using the red line. I guess that's a good idea. All right, back to this though. What? You're kidding. 200? A warship's only 60 meters tall. No wonder the old world disappeared. Hey, stop listening to this crap. We have work to do. The Seraphim and all those imprisoned Cypherpole agents were spotted falling out of the lab building. We've got to rescue them. Did you hear that? His tails keep getting taller. The old fart lost his marbles. What a joke. Yo, look at Mocktown, man. Yo, chat. Look at these bozos. You know what? Let me tell you guys something, chat. A wise man once said, don't cast pearls before swine. That's something we need to understand as a species. We need to understand that as a species. And Oda is addressing this. Oda is exploring this through Mocktown. That is the entire point of Mocktown. The entire point of Mocktown is people that mock the idea of El Dorado. They mock the idea of Sky Islands. They mock the idea of fucking Joy Boy. They mock the idea of, Roger's shit, his storyline. It's like, you can't, sometimes, chat, there's people not even worth preaching to. Don't waste time preaching to people that aren't gonna listen. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of your energy. You should be communicating with people that are willing to be open, and you yourself, you should be open as well. But Mocktown, Mocktown is a particularly interesting island because I like how Oda, he shows this in the story, and it's a theme in the story, it's a message in the story. The same dudes, exactly, JR. These same dudes have been sitting laughing at people, but what have they done? JR Raider, what have they done? These are just like haters, chat. To all of you young kings, all of you young queens watching the chat or watching the stream, not watching the chat. Well, I guess watching the chat too. To all of you young kings and queens, let the people laugh at you, let them mock you while you're on your adventure, while you're on your mission, while you're taking aim on your goal, chat. Let them mock. Sakura Kingdom, Chopper's hometown. Is that really possible? Even now, the world still finds a way to keep things interesting. The mountain is around 200 meters. You're saying something that tall would be submerged? That's awful. How many people died? Bro, probably millions of people died. Yo, chat, do you think Oda's gonna give us a death counter? Oda's gonna give us a death counter, because wasn't there something like I know at the end of Marineford, like when Whitebeard was dying, Oda gave us the damage counter that Whitebeard had. Like Whitebeard got hit by like 56 cannonballs, fucking 200 bullets, all types of shit. I wonder if there's gonna be like a death counter. Like he probably bro, chat. Yo, chat, I bet you he killed 6 million D-Clan members. Surely he did. Void Sentry's gonna be Void Sentry flashback is gonna be so dark. 100%. I mean, look at what they've already showed in the story. Or shown, look what they've already shown. But shout out to L with the 5. Shouts out to the boy L. Feels like Oda isn't just talking about OP world in his story. It's not, bro. It's not. Or I mean, he is. It is. I don't know why I said it's not. No, he's definitely comparing it to the real world. That's why One Piece is so relatable, right? One Piece is so relatable, and One Piece has all. Look, let me put it to you this way, L. I think some One Piece fans are so embarrassingly like hypocritical, because how are you as a One Piece fan, you're gonna go fucking sit there on Twitter fucking debating people as if that even fucking matters, wasting your time and energy, debating with a Naruto fan, debating with a My Hero fan, fucking punching the keyboard. One Piece is better because all of its messages and all the dark themes, and it has so much substance, so much content. And then you're gonna turn around, and what are you gonna do when someone is talking about like what we see in Israel and Palestine, what we see in real life? You're gonna turn around and you're gonna be the same person that says, oh, One Piece isn't political, One Piece has nothing to do with real life. Like, how hypocritical is that? Like, you're gonna sit there and preach how One Piece is political and deep and all these messages it portrays, but then at the same time you're gonna like argue with people. Like, That's how people are. That's how people are, yo. We need a Correa backstory. We do. Wait till you meet a pro-Israel One Piece fan. Yo, no. Yo, it's beyond me that someone would be pro-genocide. I mean, like look at me, right? How many times have I, you guys know this, like for a very long time, how many times have I called out like how corrupt America is? How corrupt the FBI is, how corrupt CIA is. I've said that a million times over. No one cares, right? People don't give a fuck. You could literally say, chat, you could literally say, fuck America. No one cares. Fuck Israel. And people are now having a meltdown as if like children aren't dying. It's insane. Like, oh, but Hamas, October 7th. Why do you never want to talk about what happened before? Heartbreak Kid said 6 million. You mean 200,000? Yo, are you talking about the D-Clan and the Void Century? You don't think it was 6 million D-Clan members? You think it was 200,000 or 300,000? I mean, you might have a point because, like, I mean, like Marie-Joie, there's not enough space to, you know, like have like all those like coffins and stuff like that. Like, there would have been more proof about it. Like, I kind of agree with you. I don't know if it was 6 million D-Clan members. I think it was like 200,000 or 300,000. And I heard like the methods that they were using was like subpar for some reason. And I think it was it really 20 nations or was it 4? Maybe they had like 4 large working stations to run their operations. I don't know, bro, but I've looked into that actually. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, D-Clan members, 6 million of them. I don't think I believe that. I'm not buying in that, bro. Bro, are you excusing what Hamas did? I'm not pro-Israel either. I am not excusing people murdering. I am not excusing people raping. Obviously, when I repeatedly say like pro-human anti-genocide, that means pro-human anti-genocide. But what I'm saying is that the outlash that that Hamas had wasn't for no reason. Many Palestinians with that in their actual ancestry have been suffering for hundreds of years at the hands of Zionists. So there's a reason they had that reaction. And I think Hamas, their leaders, they should be held accountable. You know, all those people that they killed on an unfair basis, you know, civilians and stuff like that. I believe Hamas leaders should be punished 100%. Punish them 100%. But I don't think Israel gets to get away with it because the reaction Israel had was obviously like just completely inhumane, like completely inhumane. So you don't have to be like, you're either Hamas or you're either Hamas or you're Israel. Like, okay, well, you're either dumb or you're an idiot. Like, is that how you want to play? Like, why can't we just be pro-human? Like, we don't need civilians dying. I don't want civilian Jewish people dying. I don't want baby Jews to die. Like, who the fuck would ever say that? You got to be sick and twisted and demented. So I'm going to hold that same kind of belief towards Palestine. Who gives a fuck where the baby's from? You don't kill babies regardless. It just so happens, shout out to Dawn of Ascension, by the way. It just so happens that this is the timeline we live in, chat. This is the timeline we live in. Whether it was Israel doing it, or America doing it, or Mexico doing it, or fucking Italy doing it, Africa doing it, China doing it, Russia doing it. Bro, it could be fucking anybody. It just so happens in this circumstance, in this specific circumstance, Hamas, yes, they went overboard here and there, but there were lies about what Hamas did. The beheading babies, that was proved to be a hoax, and that got swept under the rug. Shout out to mainstream fucking media. But, you know, I'm not defending, you know, the eviler things that they've done. But at the same time, the reaction from Israel is completely despicable, completely subpar, subhuman behavior. That's like bro, it got to be the synagogue of Satan. Shout out to my Bible readers, my Christians. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The fake Jews, where do they lie? In the synagogue of Satan. They're not real Jews. The only way to the Father is through me. You know who said that? The GOAT said that. The GOAT. The same one who said, love your enemy, love your neighbor, bro. Shouts out to my boy Mo. Shouts out to Mo. Shout out to Miles. Shout out to Tiante. Shout out to Bomb Squad. Love conquers all 100,000%. I agree with you, bro. If I could snap my fingers and have something come true, it would be to end the shooting. Every single person that's holding a gun trying to kill a person, just poof it out of their hands. Just take away all of them, bro. I don't want to see anybody dying. I don't want to see any civilians have to suffer. Any moms that have to suffer because their son died fighting a pointless fucking war. Parents dying because they are crying because their children died. Like, how could you not, bro? It just blows my mind that people accept this. But yeah, you guys get my point. Let's see. Mark my words, our grandkids will learn this in history, but with a twisted fake narrative. Oh, 100%. I mean, like, look, it's so obvious, bro. It's so obvious. The world is programming you to be dumb, fat, and illiterate. So you're weak and you're controlled. And everything gets twisted into their context, bro. Because what Americans want to do is like the average American, bro, they just want to sit there and listen to what Daddy Trump says, what Daddy Biden says, as if like both of these people, Biden and Trump, bro, for that matter, any politician, they want to idolize these politicians and idolize these fake leaders as if politicians aren't corrupt 99.999% of the time. Israel having this chokehold over America, right? Israel first instead of America first. This kind of lifestyle is making everyone pro-Israel just bow down to Israel. Like it's becoming sick and twisted because now we're just acting like they're God's children. Nah, bro, I think the believers and followers of Christ, those are God's children. If anybody's God's children, it's them. And it's just crazy. I mean, just look at AIPAC, chat. All of these politicians are bought out. They're all bought out. They're all from AIPAC. They don't care. They don't care about your free speech. They don't give a fuck about what they're indoctrinating kids into in school. They don't give a fuck what they're feeding kids at school. They don't give a fuck about now back to our scheduled programming. They don't care about how they're programming you through bullshit lies and news, fake media, fake news, all the drugs that you see, pushed into rap music, all the murders. Oh, this rapper killed 30 guys. This guy, I like King Von because he killed 11, 12 guys. I'm really gonna idolize a fucking murderer. Like, what? This is what they're pumping into America. And then what do? We sit around and we're on Twitter and we're depressed and we're like, oh man, the world's crumbling. Why does life suck? I'm so depressed. I wonder why you're depressed. Maybe it's because of these people fucking pushing this programming into society in the first place. It's them pushing this kind of lower frequency. Like, think about it. Like, anytime you turn on a rap song, bro, it's so, to me, like, now that I'm older and my mindset has changed, because of course, chat, I loved rap music, listen to it all the time. You guys know I always talked about rap music. I just moved away from it because it's like, how are you going to keep pushing like the drugs through the music? How are you going to keep like talking about like, oh, we're killing this guy, we're going to spin this block, we don't give a fuck about being locked up? You have rappers literally saying that they're gonna piss on like their op's mom's grave. Like, what the fuck? That's what they're pumping through music. And look at the fucking Bronx drill scene. It's all about murder. Who has more kills? Who's robbing more people? That's what we're pumping into the youth. And then we're gonna act surprised when life's falling apart. Like, all of this shit. And then you have Lil Nas X. He wants you to be gay. They want you to be gay so bad, bro. They want you to be gay so bad. Then they put this devil imagery. They got to show it to the little kids. Like, look at the Stallion, the horse girl, bro. What's her name? Megan Thee Stallion, bro. How are you gonna come out when you know all these younger people follow you, all these young girls follow you, they idolize you? What do you come out with? New tequila. Yeah, let me shove tequila to my audience. Hey guys, I'm making new tequila. Make sure you drink. Go ahead and ruin your life so you could get into a drunk accident, so you could say something you shouldn't have said, so you could fucking lose your phone, lose your wallet, fucking do all types of just negative things, just unproductive things because you're too drunk out of your mind, wasting time, getting connected to things that don't even matter. But shout out to my boy L with the 5, bro. Thank you. Jojo, I'm gonna get back to that one in a second, but shout out to L. He said war is created by the higher ups because it generates more money for them, reduces the population, and has all of us against each other. Bro, facts 100%. Preach, bro. Mo Too Chill, it's that simple. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. But sorry, I keep jumping around. Back to my boy L. Of course it generates money. Defense contractors, right? Think of Lockheed Martin. You guys know, chat, do you know what Lockheed Martin is? Lockheed Martin is a defense contractor. It's a big corporation. They make jets, they make submarines, they make military equipment, okay? They make money from war. It's that simple. And what do? What does America do? We fail audits every single year. We literally never pass audits. We send billions of dollars to DOD. We send billions of dollars to the military. We're almost half of the money, like $300 billion is going to private defense contractors doing God knows what. There's no congressional oversight. These guys are making money off war right in front of you, broad daylight. Right in front of you, broad daylight. And the crazy part is there's no congressional oversight at all. They profit off of war. Like, bro, how could you live your life doing that? Like, you know, some people might say like, oh, well, you know, this guy, the CEO at Lockheed Martin, like, you know, he just wants to take care of his family. You know, he just wants to make sure his kids are fed. But like, at what cost? Because now, like, you're working for a company that's the reason kids are dying, right? It's not that fucking complicated. There shouldn't be these massive defense contractors, especially when they overcharge and like the budget for the military. It's beyond me how they just allow this highway robbery in broad daylight. Lucifer was the angel of music. Oh, damn, was he? All right, let's get back to One Piece, chat. That begs the question, how and why did such a flood occur? Naturally, your first inclination might be to assume it was some kind of natural disaster. However, I can say for certain that it was no such thing. It was a man-made calamity. Chat, this is now finally not a theory. We're getting so close. All of our theories are coming true. Ancient Kingdom was sunken. The whole ancient world was sunken. You know, One Piece fans, we've always been throwing that idea around. You know, we always thought like Ancient Kingdom Atlantis. That's one of the most popular theories of all time, right? Ancient Kingdom is Atlantis. This is a spectacle. The DoD misplaced $860 billion last year, and yet we have homeless vets and people dying or going bankrupt over needing medical help. But Miles, don't you know? Miles, you don't know? It's all about the money, money, money. That's what it's all about, baby. Money and power. It's all about the money. Money and power. Bro, you think they care about you Gentiles? Lamau, you think they care about you Goyim? They don't care about you. You're a Goyim. You Goy. They don't care about you. They don't give a fuck. You're an insect. Fam, I displaced my car note. That shit getting repossessed. No, Rust, you better fix that. Close the stream and fix that, bro. You can't be serious. If this catastrophe was brought about by natural means, there would be records denoting early warning signs. Several centuries earlier, it was a severe... Oh, Jesus, I cannot read. If this catastrophe was brought about by natural means, there would be records denoting early warning signs several centuries later. It was a severe world-altering event after all. But all my research into meteorology, geology, ecology, atmospheric science confirmed that there was no such natural buildup. It is impossible for such a drastic change to happen spontaneously with the span of mere 100 years, meaning the cause lies elsewhere. My suspicions were confirmed a few days ago when I analyzed the world's current sea levels. This will be hard to accept, but that disaster 800 years ago was caused by ancient weapons technology capable of sinking the world. Vegapunk, preach, bro. My boy Vegapunk. Let them know. Imagine being a Jewish goyim. I'm in a weird position, bro. Hey, Miles, I know you're doing God's work, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. Miles, I know you're not in the synagogue of Satan, brother. He has your back, bro. You just gotta accept, bro. You just gotta believe. You just gotta believe, bro. Okay. At that very same firepower evidently still exists, just waiting to be used again. In other words, the Great War which ravaged the world during the Void Century is still going on. That's the chapter, guys. What do we rate the chapter? 1 out of 10. Drop a comment down below. Drop a like on the stream. What do we rate this chapter? This chapter for the lore from me. What do I give this chapter in the lore category? What do I give this chapter in the lore department? Okay, well, we can now say for sure that there is many continents that were sunken, and it's going to be an important plot device. It's going to be something we're going to have to focus on and think about, because before, in the past, it was merely a theory. Okay, now it's been confirmed. There's lots of islands, lots of countries that were sunken, and we're going to have to explore that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. It also connects to, you know, underwater Wano. It connects to, you know, a few times throughout the story where we see, you know, islands that got sunk, and, you know, foreshadowing towards, you know, a sinking world, right? Because think about Water 7. The whole reason Water 7 is what it is so that they can't sink. You know, a floating island, you know, a floating ship in a way. You know, maybe even Thriller Bark. You know, we see all these signs around the story that make us think like, okay, we should have assumed much earlier, or at least knew for certain that Oda was going to go down this route that he did. So that's interesting. I think the panels, the art, chat. What do we give the art? What do we give the art this chapter? Is this a good chapter for art? What's good, Naranghab? What's good, bro? 4.5 out of 5. He just confirmed OP theories. Not much new info except for casual readers. Yeah, this chapter, it's not too wild. It's just kind of getting us, you know, our boots on the ground. You know, we got our boots on the ground. We understand that, you know, the world was sunken. We're gonna have to talk about that. We're gonna have to explore that. Chat, how do you think Oda is gonna explore this? Because, you know, you can argue, okay, Ancient Kingdom, all of these allies, they're underwater right now. Then it's like, okay, well, what do we do then? Like, where do we go from here? Like, you could sit there and tell me that, you know, the Ancient Kingdom and all their allies, they were sunken. Oh my God, we're all living in the fragments. Okay, well, what are we gonna do about it? Like, that's the real question that we should be asking. What are we going to do about it? Is there going to be some kind of path forward for the world to lower the sea levels, maybe? Because if they're able to lower the sea levels, you know, more of their ground will be exposed. Obviously, right? That's how water works. Lower the sea levels. I don't know how they would do that, but I don't know. Maybe, chat, what if they patched up? What do you guys think of what happened if they like patched up the hole? Like, do you guys think the oceans would like balance out? Like, what if they put, like, they blocked out the hole? They got Morley, and Morley used his rock powers, and he merged the ground to close Leloucia. Do you guys think that would change anything? Maybe Morley would be able to. Probably very hard to patch that. But here's the thing: we know that Enies Lobby has a gigantic hole, and the island of Enies Lobby itself is hanging. It's hanging in thin air. Like, it appears to me that Enies Lobby was made, right? Just like the Kazukis made the new Wano. It seems to me that they made Enies Lobby. So who's to say that, like, they can't make like a little, what would you even call it? Like a corkscrew, plug it into the hole of Enies Lobby? Bro, I'm thinking Luffy gonna split the sea like Moses. Just like how he split the sky, bro. That'd be hilarious, bro. Luffy splitting the seas. Wait, why doesn't the hole fill up with water? Okay, so, man, that's a wild route to go down, because it has a lot of pathways. You know, because one could say, when we look at the whole of Enies Lobby, here, let's draw this out. okay, chat. Let's draw this out together. Let's draw Enies Lobby, right? So let's draw the ocean. Okay, we have the water, right? We have the ocean. We have the seawater. Then we have the dirt, right? This is soil at the bottom of the sea. Well, we know that when Mother Flame was used on the Lucia, and I guess Enies Lobby as well, it made a straight hole down. So that means all the dirt collected on the left and the right would just pretty much stay there. How do I explain this? Like, it would be a tunnel. It would be a straight tunnel. Like, imagine if you were on ground and you just dug straight down. You know how it would be a tunnel and like the dirt would, like, I guess, trap water in? It must have been a really deep tunnel, but at the same time, I feel like it would have to be a void. Like, for some reason, in that tunnel where Mother Flame was used, water can't enter it. Like, this empty void, this empty nothingness, like, water can't enter it, because otherwise, how would the water not seep in? Why is it a permanent waterfall? It seems to me like they somehow, like, created a void. They, like, yeah, like anti-gravity, exactly. Like, when you would look at the hole, you would see nothing, but it would be a void, like an invisible box. Maybe that's like the cause and effect of using Mother Flame, because I don't see how else the water wouldn't seep in. You know, why is it a perfect circle on the surface? You have to question that. So maybe it has something to do with, you know, making a perfectly straight tunnel and having a void there. What's good, Brinks? But chat, listen, it's been a great stream, guys. This was a great chapter. I'll give this chapter an 8.5 out of 10. I like that this chapter, you know, it proved a lot of things to be true. We got a lot of context in this chapter. It was a great chapter, but chat, I'm gonna leave it at 8.5. And shout out to Drexzy. There's a void inside the world like a donut, bro. Exactly, a void. This is exactly, Rust. It's a build-up chapter. It's a build-up chapter. Who knows? Emu, or not, maybe Emu says something next chapter, but Vegapunk, he could continue his speech next chapter, and who knows what he's gonna say. But guys, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back with the spoilers. All right, I'm gonna make sure we don't miss the spoiler streams, chat. We're not gonna miss the spoiler streams for 11/16. We got the spoiler streams. We're gonna have the chapter streams. Still working on the content, chat. Let me know what you guys want, chat, because I have so many ideas. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys see I'm posting theories, I'm posting threads, I'm making hella discoveries, bro. Just pushing out content on Twitter, chat. You guys gotta follow me there. Follow your boy. Follow your boy. Let me know what you guys like that you see on Twitter, so then I can convert it to a video. Because, you know, chat, my method, the method right now that I enjoy is making, you know, all these quick tweets, right? It's because it takes me a long time to make a video. It takes a long time to record it, to fucking script it out, make sure I got all my points, make sure I got all the receipts. It takes a while. So if I could just throw out as many theories as I can, you know, all these ideas that I have on Twitter, and you guys kind of pick from there, you guys let me know what you want a full-fledged video for the most, then we could do that. And for the full-fledged video, I would go even deeper into the topic. So, like, you might have seen like a tweet, a thread, a theory of mine on Twitter, but I could go more full-fledged into that theory through a video. Just let me know. But chat, I hope everyone here has a nice morning, day, or night, wherever you guys are. Chat, always keep fighting the good fight. Stay white-pilled, chat. Stay white-pilled. Keep hope. Keep hope, chat. Keep hope. Thread collab. Let's go for it, Tiante, bro. Just pick a topic. Chat, just stay based, stay white-pilled, take up the cross, do all you need to do. Take up the cross, be white-pilled, be a warrior, bro, be a soldier, and fight the good fight. Stand for truth, love, liberty. Chat, stand on those principles, and you will be rewarded. All right, chat, so everyone, have a nice day.